everybody, back to another one of our recordings, the Two Johns show. It's Two Johns, no wedding. We are John and John, and so that's the intelligent way that we named our show. It's just a couple of guys sitting around shooting a bull, and we shoot that bull until he's all full of holes. He's holier than the Pope by now. He's so shot up, right? But in any event, we just we're a couple of guys. We're so fucking clever, actually, that we think that people should just sit around and watch us talk all the time. Just sit around and watch us talk. Just sit around, log into our website, just watch us talk about different things, and we're going to talk about. It's going to be a cool show. This is only our fourth set of segments, but we are going to be talking about different stuff. Anything that's in the headlines, religion, politics, economy, whatever it may be. We got our website, thing got registered, so it's www, the number 2-johns.com. So it's 2-johns.com after the 3 W's. And then our Yahoo our email address rather is two.johns, Johns, @yahoo.com. And that's so you can send us some email, let us know what you like about the show, what you don't like about the show. Tell us that our opinions weren't no good, whatever, and whatever it is. And if it's something interesting, if we like it, if it's a cool email, we might go ahead and read it on one of our videos, and you might make it on the air with us. Or if not, then we'll just hit the big delete button, and that'll be that, right? I mean, if you take the time to write us, we'll either read your message or not, and we'll either pass it along to the public or not. One of the two. If you do your part, we'll guarantee to do our part, and we'll either which is either delete your message or maybe do something with it. I don't know.
Yeah, but don't hold your breath, because chances are they're going to be really bad messages.
Well, because people are generally stupid, and
that's a general rule. Yeah.
Yeah, and their opinions kind of suck, and plus they don't even know how to spell. You ever see that? You go on, you'll read Yahoo News, right? Mm-hmm. And in case everybody out there doesn't know this, Yahoo News is it's pretty cool. They call news articles from the AP, from different newspapers, from different sources. They put them on the website. You read the news article. The best part about the article, the best part of Yahoo News is always the commentary that people leave after the news story, right?
Yeah, sometimes I just don't even read the news story anymore. I just go straight to the
comments, right? You read the headlines, right? You know what's going to be about. Just skip down to the comments and see what everybody has to say, which I'm kind of worried about the state of our educational system today. And one axiom that I've seen that's been proven true, over and over, the more illiterate people are, the more exclamation points they use, and the more inane their point of view, the stupider the thing they have to say is, the more forcefully they say it. It's like if people think, well, if I scream loud enough, then what I say must, is going to become true.
But it's interesting that people do that online, because that doesn't generally hold true, I think, in a real-world application. Like if someone was having a conversation with somebody else, and they were trying to get the other person to believe that the sky was green, they wouldn't just go around saying, "The sky is green! The sky is green!"
Well, I mean, if they're an imbecile or, some kind of fucking derelict, they might.
They might.
But you've seen what I'm talking about, though, yeah. Right? They'll make some wild ass phrase and then say, they'll follow it up with 17 exclamation points.
Yeah.
And I'll be reading it, I'm like, damn, if they only had a dozen or so exclamation points after that phrase, I might not, take it seriously, or I might, think that it's not true, or I might not, but, 17, hey, I guess it was really important what they had to say. I guess it must be true.
Yeah, there's that breaking point, right? Once you go past 12, chances are they're right.
Well, there you go. Yeah. So that's and it's interesting the take that people have on things. I ran across a story, and I'll give this example. Now that we're talking about this, we've gone down this road now.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and there was a couple of months ago, I guess maybe 6 or 8 weeks ago, there was a story on Yahoo News about this guy who turns out one day, all right, the guy's minding his own business. He's upstairs asleep with his wife, and 6 o'clock in the morning, dozens of federal agents come, kicking the door in and, burst into his house, of course, guns drawn and, like full SWAT gear and all this stuff, right? And the guy hears a commotion downstairs. He runs out of his bedroom. He's at the top of the stairs. He's like, what's going on? What's going on? Now, the guy at the bottom of the stairs, he says, ICE, ICE, come down, ICE, ICE. Well, of course, ICE is Immigration and Customs Enforcement. We know that, unfortunately. But, this guy, he's like, well, it didn't click with him, right? Well, what the hell is ICE, right? Mm-hmm. And so he's like, who are you? Who are you? What are you doing in my house? What are you doing in my house? And so, the federal agents, with kid gloves, as they always do, run up the stairs and they throw this guy down the stairs, and they've got him pinned down, face down on the floor, hands cuffed behind his back. Dude is, bleeding out the face. He had to go get stitches at the hospital, and his freaking head's busted open, and it turns out that they're investigating child pornography, right? And so they've found that somebody has downloaded, tons and tons of kiddie porn. And what it ends up being is that this was downloaded through this guy's IP address.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But what happened was this guy had a wireless router that had been left open. In other words, he didn't have any security on the wireless router. Now everybody knows, hey, you got your wireless router with no security on it. Well, anybody can jump on your network, use your IP address to, download kiddie porn or, threaten the president or whatever, right?
Sure, all things we know.
Sure. And so this guy, he had, now it's not anything. Let me, be straight here. Let me, be upfront with this, and let me be clear. I'm not saying this guy did wrong by having his wireless router unprotected. On the fucking contrary, right? I'm saying the wrong thing was from A to Z the whole way that this was handled by law enforcement. And, and I do the air quotes with the law enforcement because, more and more our law enforcement is looking like jackbooted thugs from the SS or some kind of, Nazi, death squad or something, right? So, in any because look, even if this guy had been downloading something off the internet that he shouldn't have, that still is no indication that this dude is any kind of, dangerous criminal, or that they have to burst into his house at 6 a.m. or that, they have to be in SWAT gear or any kind of stuff like that. How about this, right? How about like normal people, you send a couple of agents out to knock on the guy's door, show flash your badge, and tell him, look, dude, we need to have a talk with you, right?
Yeah.
Well, what would have been wrong with that?
Nothing would have been wrong with that.
I think nothing would have been wrong with that. Now, there's going to be, I know people are going to watch this video, and there's two kind of people that are going to be all up in arms. There's the law enforcement people who, I guess, are more and more, they're like balloons, right? They're more and more inflated with a sense of their own self-importance, right? Because we as a society, we say, ooh, our heroes in blue, and let me point this out, just a sidebar, right? Our heroes in blue, because they put it all on the line for us. Perfect phrases for a bumper sticker, by the way.
Bumper sticker arguments. Yeah.
These are bumper sticker arguments, right? This is what you and I talk about when the public is so dumbed down that the only thing they can understand, the only logic that they can comprehend is phrases so small and so simple they sit on a bumper sticker.